Look at this. It looks like I have a haircut, but psych! I don't. Hey guys, so if my face ever stops being attacked by the sunlight, I'm gonna answer 32 random questions I found on the internet because I want to. The first one is, do you sleep with your closet doors opened or closed? As you can tell behind me, the closet door is closed. Hell no, I would never sleep with it open. That's terrifying because you never know what's behind it. I even close my bedroom door because I'm super blind. So when I take off my glasses and get into bed, I want to know what's in the area around me. I don't want any unknowns. The second question is, do you take shampoo and conditioner bottles from hotels? Yes, I do. It's not like I steal an absurd amount or anything, but the ones they supply for you, I usually don't end up using because I brought my own. So I take the ones that they did supply for me, and I use them when I run out of shampoo. Third one is, do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? I like both actually. I like my sheets tucked in because I'm shorter than the bed, so it still keeps the warmth in. But sometimes I get extra cold, so I like the sheets out so I can lift up my legs and then re-tuck them under myself. So not under the bed, but under myself. The fourth question is, have you ever stolen a street sign? I don't think I have. I do have a stop sign, and I do have a street sign, but both were given to me by my friend's dad who worked for the town, and they were old ones that they had in a garage. But I have never actually had the guts to steal one. Do you cut out coupons and then never use them? Yes. Like, the other day I was walking through the grocery store, I saw the Special K Red Berries cereal, and it was $1.50 off coupon. Now, I didn't need any cereal that day, but I like that cereal, and it's good for like 4 more months. So I took the coupon, and I have it in a pile in my kitchen now. I probably won't end up using it, but if I want that cereal, I'm gonna get $1.50 off because I can. Do you always smile for pictures? Usually, yeah. For a long time, I just hated the way I looked in pictures when I tried to smile, so I'd always make a dumb face. This was pretty much like all of high school and first or second year of college. And then I realized I look silly in all these pictures all the time. Even when I'm sober, I don't look sober. So I decided that smiling was probably the best. Do you ever count your steps when you walk? No. Never. No. Why? Do you still watch cartoons? There are some cartoons that I don't mind. The TV show Archer, I didn't mind. I just find them hilarious. Like, one of my favorite movies is an animated movie, so I like cartoons too still. Where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? Why would I tell you guys that? Then you're all gonna look there and find my treasure. I'd wanna bury it on property that I or someone in my family owned. So I would bury it in my backyard, kind of like beside or under my tree. What do you drink with dinner? Growing up, actually, we had this tradition that you had to have a glass of milk with dinner. But now that I'm lactose intolerant, I try not to have that milk with dinner. So usually I have water if I'm at my house. If I'm at my boyfriend's house, we usually just have juice because they have a ton of juice. What do you dip a chicken nugget in? I like to dip it in honey. I don't like to dip it in plum sauce. I find that a bit weird. But if I'm feeling a bit edgy, I like sweet Thai chili sauce. What movies could you watch over and over and still love? I do this. I am the person who watched a movie over and over. The movie Knocked Up, I really like Seth Rogen. And the girl he knocks up name is Allison, and hey, I'm Allison. So there are a lot of dumb comedies that I can watch over and over because they still make me laugh. Grandma's Boy, watched that in high school a lot with my friends and would always quote it, so now I like watching it, and it's about a video game tester at a video game company. Pretty much anything that's not really long. But if it's a comedy, you're just there for the laughs and to have a good time, so it's something that you can watch over and over. Were you ever a Girl Scout? No. My sister was in Brownies and Girl Guides, and I never was. I don't know why. I think Scouts and like Brownies and Girl Guides are slightly different, but the same idea, and I wasn't in any of them, ever. I never got those badges that say, yeah, I can do this, I can do that. No. The only badges I looked for were the Pokemon badges. Would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? Have you seen my body? I'm thinking you haven't, because no, I wouldn't. It might maybe like a little bit of a scandalous thing, but no. Can you change the oil in your car? No, I cannot. I have no idea how to do that, and I'm fine admitting that, seeing as I don't even own a car. Have you ever gotten a speeding ticket? Oh yeah, twice actually. There's like a hill in this place called Font Hill, and the town is like at the top, and as I'm leaving it, can I make this into a hill? It's kind of like this. So you go down, but it's still 50, but you're going downhill, and then it turns to like 70. Okay, if I start accelerating as I'm going downhill, that's okay, because it's going to go up to like 70, but I was still going 70 in the 50, so yeah. Are you afraid of heights? How do I describe this? It's not the idea of being up high that I'm afraid of. I've been on the CN Tower. The thing about heights that scares me is if I'm like climbing a tree really high, I know I can't support my own body weight with just my arms. They're not that strong. So if I started to fall and I needed to reach and grab for my life, I would slip and I would fall and I would die. But in a structured building or like a roller coaster, I trusted professionals who did it because they're professionals. Do you sing in the car? Hell yes. Who doesn't sing in the car? If you don't sing in the car, then there's something wrong with you. I sing in the car all the time. I sing in the shower. I sing when I'm getting ready. I sing about things that I'm doing. I'm like a walking Disney movie, guys. Is Christmas stressful? Christmas can be stressful. I get stressed very easily about things. When you go into a store and there's like a million people there and you want to find one item for someone because you want to give them the perfect gift, but then there's 1,000 people and they're all in that same area that you need to look in and you want to squeeze through, but you can't because there's a small child and you don't want to knock it over and you don't want to be rude and there's a bunch of breakable stuff and you're like, I just want to get this. Yeah, I can kind of get a bit anxious, but overall, I find Christmas very peaceful. Everyone's usually in a happy mood. Number 22. Occupations you have wanted when you were a kid. I wanted to be a farmer. Yeah. You know when you're a kid and you have to write like what you want to be on a piece of paper and why? I said I wanted to be a farmer because I wanted to grow food. I was a fat kid, couldn't you tell? Had like a carrot and a couple other things. But the idea was I wanted to grow food for people, so I wanted to help people. And I wanted to be a vet so I could help animals. One day actually, I didn't even know this was a job. I was looking through the Sears catalog as a kid, and I'm like cutting out parts that I like, pasting them on this page, like make up this fantasy house and this fantasy room and a fantasy life. And I turned to my mom. I'm like, you know, it'd be really cool if someone just paid you, gave you like a budget, and paid you to go out and to decorate their house. Do you know how much fun that'd be? She looked at me and she's like, that is a job. Do you believe in ghosts? I'm not really sure. I don't believe in Casper-like looking floaty ghosts. I don't necessarily think they're evil. I don't know what I think, but I think there is a possibility of some paranormal ghost spirit things. The first concert you ever went to? Oh God. I went to a lot of shows, but not big concerts. But like where you buy a ticket and you have to like print it off and drive to another city and go into an auditorium. I think the first time I might have done that was for Motley Crue. Not like in their prime. This is only like 7-8 years ago. I think that was the first actual concert that I went to that wasn't just a show. 25. Walmart, Target, or Kmart? Well, Kmart's like closed, isn't it? I haven't seen a Kmart in years. Target left. So we don't have Target up here in Canada anymore, so I would say Walmart. Nike or Adidas? I really could care less. I had a Nike shirt when I was like in grade 4, so maybe Nike, but I don't really care. I'm not that athletic to care. Can you curl your tongue? Like the circle thing? Some people can do like the clover. I can't do that, but I can like... Have you ever cried because you were so happy? Yes. Yes. The 2 times I remember, the most recent 2 times I remember was when I received the tickets for the Motley Crue concert on Christmas, I cried. And when my now boyfriend, we were kind of dating, kind of like, are we dating? I like you. I think you like me. He got me Vera Wang perfume kit for Christmas. And I've always wanted that perfume, but it's fairly expensive, so I usually never got it, and he bought it for me. I opened up the package and I was just breathtaken, and like a little tear came down. I don't think I ever admitted that to him. We weren't even sure if we were dating. I thought it might have just been a box of random chocolates that you have as the just in case gift. Can you swim well? Not at all. I could swim like to float and I can tread water, but if you're like there's a shark coming, I'm like, okay guys, I'm gonna die. Peace out. Last concert you saw? Last summer, me and my boyfriend went to Warped Tour, and that was pretty awesome. 2 people that I really wanted to see there were Ghost Town and Watsky. I'm not gonna lie, Watsky rocked the show. There was like, he captured the audience, and it was awesome. It was a great experience. 31. Can you knit or crochet? No. No, I can't. I can admit that both my mom and my sister, I believe, can knit, and I can't. But that's fine, because I have people who can knit for me. Are you a dog person or a cat person? Originally, growing up, we always had dogs, like a family pet dog. We never really had cats. When I went away to college, my roommates had cats, and I liked them. But the one was a jerk, I'm not gonna lie. Straight up, she was a female dog, if you get what I mean. And the other one was male, and I think he was trying to mark his territory, but he was doing that so my wardrobe opened up and there was a shelf, and I put all my like shorts and t-shirts just like folded up there. So I think he was marking his territory there, because one day I opened it up and I'm just like, oh, those t-shirts I haven't worn in a while, and I went to grab one and I'm like, this is damp. This smells like cat piss. This is interesting. So I kind of hated cats for a while, but my boyfriend has a cat, and it's so chill. It's like 17 years old. You can pick it up, put it on your shoulder. You can hold it. It doesn't care. I think it's just so old that it doesn't care, but he's really chill. I'm just an animal person all around. I love every type of animal. So that was my 32 random questions. I'm going to have to edit the shit out of this video, because it took a lot longer for me to do that than I thought, and I'll see you guys later.